eclipse, March 29th, is here. All karmic prisoners are set free. Hello and welcome. This is Michael Denney. This is the Michael Denney YouTube channel, formerly the Thunder Wizard YouTube channel. And we are just coming up on the eclipse. Right now it's March 28th, 10:43 p.m. here on the east coast of the United States. And we're heading into quite possibly the most powerful astrological event we'll see in a very long time, perhaps in our lifetimes. We shall see. As you know, we have, starting tomorrow, we're going to have this setup where we have all of these planets over here. If you're looking where it says 12, this is a Vedic astrological chart, if you know how to read it. All of those planets are stuck together in Pisces. And then on the 29th and the 30th, depending on where you live, there is going to be a partial solar eclipse happening in Pisces. It's going to be very powerful. I'm sharing with you the feelings that I'm getting as we're approaching this. And to be honest, I'm quite surprised. But now that I think about it, it makes sense. The feeling that I'm getting is that this planetary alignment and this eclipse will provide the opportunity for people to completely release their past life karmic issues. This has been a theme. I know I'm not the only person who's been sharing this. I just found out today there are other spiritual teachers out there who have been talking about this very same thing, that this week leading up to this month leading up to the eclipse has been a good time to release past life karma. I myself, if you've been watching my channel, past life karmic details have been coming to mind, bringing everything together so that I fully understand many things that have happened in my previous lives, which I've talked about. And these are shining forward towards my purpose right here and now on this earth, and my purpose going forward into 5D. So I'm hoping that you'll experience these same things. What I'm looking for in myself and what I'm focusing on, and I will focus on it even more going forward, is this reintegration of the self. So you're sitting here on planet Earth, you're doing your planet Earth thing, and you don't realize who you are outside of this third dimensional video game. So now's the time to drop all of the victim mentality, all of it. And if you are willing and able to completely drop all of your victim mentality, I guarantee you, going forward, you will gain tremendous power in your life. Victim mentality, especially spiritual victim mentality, the belief that we are trapped on a prison planet by other forces, that there are false beings of light that trap you in the karmic reincarnation cycle, that there are evil overlords and archons and demons and devils that force you to reincarnate here. If you believe that, now's the time to drop it. It will not serve you anymore going forward from here. If you are willing to accept that you are a god, you're a goddess, you're a deity, you are a being far, far more powerful than anything, even more powerful than the god of religion. You are more powerful than that. And when you are not here in this third dimensional video game, this isolated experiment chamber, which you choose to come and experience, when you are no longer here, you expand into that deity. And it doesn't matter who you are. Think of the worst person you can think of. That person is a beautiful deity outside of this third dimensional video game, this drama. They're playing a character for their own awareness. They're seeking to learn by playing that limited avatar, and so are you. And so what is coming is reintegration. Reintegrating your 3D human avatar with your higher dimensional, extra dimensional deity self. This is what's coming. But you can't do that if you're a victim. If you believe that, reptilians are forcing you to be here, and that when you leave this world, your soul is being tricked into coming back here. As long as you believe that kind of stuff, you won't be able to reintegrate. So you got to drop all that nonsense. And one of the things that's going to be destroyed, the right now, the God that is holding the entire world enslaved, this God is the God of money, wealth. As you know, money doesn't exist. It's just an idea. There are people, I was just watching something on Netflix about people, who got put into prison for stealing Bitcoin. I mean, you can't even get more arbitrary than that. It doesn't. Not only there isn't even any pieces of paper. It's simply a computer program. People are stealing that, and they end up going to jail for 20 years or whatever it is. And so the God of this time, which is the God of arbitrary money, the thing that determines your credit report, the thing that determines your ability to buy and sell, your ability to be able to get resources, have a house, a place to live. This God is going to come down, because only what is true will survive this. And so what we will get as a result of this is we have the planet Saturn, who I put here in this. I like this because it's sort of like an eclipse and Saturn all together. Saturn is going to join this planetary alignment in Pisces in a few hours. It's not there yet. Saturn is making its way into Pisces, but it's not there yet. Once that happens, and once we have this eclipse, people will be freed from their karmic past life sins. Mine have been brought to my attention, and they're enormous. They're enormously, it's hard for me to carry around the weight of the knowledge of that. And what is coming is a release of that. And so you will be set free from your karmic prison if you choose it. You have to choose it. You have to want it. And so the way we start doing that is we drop all victim mentality. We take full responsibility for our present lives as well as our past lives. And perhaps you might become aware of your past lives. And by doing this, it will be so much easier to reintegrate. I don't know exactly what's coming as a result of this eclipse tomorrow, but I have this very strong feeling that it's going to be a monumental shift, but it's going to be beautiful. I know I probably have said things in the past, and I know other people are saying things like things are really going to get heated and everything's going to get crazy, and it's all going to come out and fighting and all that. And the feeling that I get as I'm getting closer and closer to this is going to be actually quite beautiful and quite freeing, and a very loving, very forgiving time. So Saturn is the planet of karma. Saturn is the judge. So the judge can do two things. A judge can lock you up in prison forever, give you a death sentence. The judge can also drop all of your charges and set you free. If you're in a legal battle, the judge may rule in your favor and you may end up getting all kinds of reparations, money, property. So this karmic release that's coming, I can't escape the very strong feeling as I'm sitting here and being flooded with all kinds of very powerful energies, that what is coming is finally, if you've been carrying a karmic load, you can feel it weighing you down. If it's been weighing you down your whole life, if you are willing to make the choice to follow the path of your soul, then this eclipse may be the beginning of your karmic release from karmic prison. You want to believe that this is a prison planet? You have a reason for feeling that, because we live in the third dimensional video game that's a part of it. But now's the time to be freed from prison. So that's all I really wanted to say. We are going to do a live guided interdimensional meditation tomorrow, the day of the eclipse. So we will be doing this a few hours before the eclipse. We'll be doing this 8:30 p.m. and please come and be a part of it. If you can't come during the live stream on this channel, you can go to the live section and watch the archived version, which will be available as soon as I close out the recording. It'll be up there. And so even if you miss the eclipse time, go back and watch it and be a part of it. I believe it will be very healing and very liberating. I don't know what we're going to do yet. We'll find out when we get there. The other thing I'd like to share with you is I'm going to start moving very strongly in not so much a different direction as I'm adding something that I haven't done before, and that is the channeled personal guidance from interdimensional light beings. So you can go to thunderwizard.com and subscribe if you want to have me do this service for you on a regular basis. You can also go to channel.thunderwizard.com to see other less expensive single sessions and packages. You can also buy them for somebody if you want to give a gift to somebody. And so I gotta, listen, I've said for years, I'm not a psychic, I'm not a channeler, but the truth is that I have direct contact with light beings that I communicate with on a regular basis. And the thought of doing a service for others and communicating directly to light beings on behalf of others, I've never entertained that because I didn't want to cheapen this connection. I didn't want to, turn it into a circus freak show. But a few weeks ago, a light being came to me and said, "Hey, here's an idea," and pitched to me the idea of being a channel, somebody coming and wanting to reintegrate and asking me questions, and I will give answers as they're given to me. Now, I chose to go ahead and do this because I followed direction. I didn't feel very comfortable about it. I wasn't even sure that I had heard it correctly and that I was supposed to be doing that. But the session that I did was absolutely beautiful and liberating and powerful. And I wanted to share. That person emailed me and gave me their their experience of it. And I've edited it a little bit, but this is what this person said. His name is Timothy. He said, "You've provided a great clarity for me that I needed, and I'm eternally grateful for this. I cannot truly put into words the joy I feel. This joy feels beyond my physical avatar, and it feels like it predates my physical avatar. I've felt nothing like it." And I was actually quite surprised with it. So I'm going to continue to do this because it was such a powerful and beautiful experience for me, and it was very beautiful for the other person. So go to channel.thunderwizard.com, or you go to thunderwizard.com and you can find, either one of those, you can find ways to get that service. This one up here is cheaper. And so that brings me to the channel itself. And I encourage you, I've been challenging people to go and subscribe at the thunderwizard.com site. And the challenge isn't just for you to come and help support the channel, because that is, the main way that I support this channel is through subscriptions here at thunderwizard.com. But the channel really, the challenge really is to challenge you to be a part of this shift we are going through. We are creating the shift. Every time we do the work that I teach you on this channel, the practices that I teach you on this channel, working with me personally is by far the most powerful thing anybody can do from the stuff that I have available on my channel. So, to all of those of you who've been watching the channel for a while and you haven't done anything more than watch videos, I challenge you to take some action to go even deeper into your transformation. Those of you who have been subscribers before, I encourage you to go the next level. Work with me personally. And, anyway, I challenge you. I'm looking for, again, 15 people. I started with 20. Now it's down. I'm looking for 15. So there's 15 of you out there that I'm going to say, perhaps there's a possibility you have a karmic connection to what this channel is doing. And by flowing with that, you might be able to open up to a much more powerful sense of yourself. So that's it, you guys. Thanks so much for this video. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the live guided interdimensional meditation. I'm excited to see what happens. Until then, between now and then, start working to forgive yourself. Start working to forgive others. I am of the belief that there's, people who have been doing horrible things, even people who might even be part of the dark force elite. If they're willing to drop the whole 3D karmic nonsense, that people can be released from their prisons, from their karmic prisons. Because ultimately, everybody's got a beautiful soul inside, no matter what role they're playing in this 3D game. Somebody's got to play the villain. I used to be an actor. I used to play villains. Somebody's got to play that part. But when the play is over, you take off your costume and wipe off the stage makeup, you just get to be a normal person again. And now's the time that we can stop this 3D farce. It's time to put this thing to an end. Forgive ourselves and forgive others and receive the karmic forgiveness that I believe that planet Saturn is going to come and bring those who are willing to move forward. That's it, my friends. I love you all very much. Please be very good to yourselves. Until next time, I will see you all very soon.